What's going on, ladies? Welcome back to my channel. We're going to try something new. It's a part of a new schedule. It's called What Is He Up To? It goes out to those that are in relationships that are curious about what their significant other is up to. So we're going to see what we can find. If this resonates with you, please like, share, and subscribe. And if you would like to book a personal reading, please look in the description box below. He's working on his authentic purpose and how he can inspire the world. He understands that he has free will and he has to use it accordingly to his divine path. I heard, "Don't give up on me, divine woman. I'm steady going through what it is that I must go through, so I can be the map maker of destiny, not for us, but for myself. Because when I know how to map my own destiny and approach that with authentic purpose, I have a feeling that that will inspire you. Because I do truly believe that we should inspire one another." He is also on the search to connect deeper with his spiritual aid, his guides, his ancestors, his angels, so forth and so on. He's currently in the state of seeing miraculous aid when he asks for help. He's seeing his path unfurl before him, and there are what I'm picking up to be a few things that he might be slightly not so cool with sharing with you right now. Not because of something bad, but he's going through something, so he's trying to work it through. He understands that he has to strategize and trust in the universe. If you've been telling him to trust in the universe, he's finally got it to trust into the universe. He understands that now. And that is why he is finding his way to call forth his ancestors and his spirit guides. He's starting to trust, and he understands that by doing that, it's going to put him in a state and a stage in life that he can start to prepare for the sacred ritual that will help him awaken more. Not just for you, but for himself, if he has a family, for them as well. It will allow him to truly come forth in his divinity. And that's something that only he can do. He understands now that spirit communication is important. If you're into numerology, 11. He understands that spirit communication is important now, and he is paying attention more than ever before. He understands that he needs the assistance of the Hawk Prince as well as the Winged Wise Ones. Think ancestors, angels, so forth and so on, planetary spirits that might be aiding him in his journey. He understands that he has to go within and meet the shadow queen that is within him. For that is not so much of a shadow self, but it's more on the lines of an initiation into the deeper understanding of self, so he can come out as the sun dancer, which is full of joyful activity, celebration of life, and abundance. If you're into numerology, 32. But he understands by taking time to be patient and still within himself and become the resting tree, he will connect deeper with the Shadow Queen and the Altar Priestess, because to him, they are one and the same. And he understands that when he seeks the wisdom from the subconscious well that flows to all of us, his ideas that he once had preserved as the Ice Queen, which is non-action and a sense of self-entitlement. There we go. We've all been there. That self-entitlement will vanish, and he will in reality start to dance with the sisters of the seasons. He will understand how he can take those ideas that are preserved and add them to the natural law, or I like to say align them with natural law and divine order. This will help his ideas, his talents, his passions, his spiritual growth blossom and flow as it should. And from that, he will actually start to increase his material wealth, which is true prosperity, so forth and so on, as the Diamond Dreamer. He's been through some false promises, but now he is moving towards seeing the bigger picture. With the Eagle King, again, angelic help. He is really pulling in the help that he needs. And because of that, and his selflessness now, and his humility and conscious action, he in reality will become the High Lord of Gratitude and Service, which is a kind, warm, very secure in his divine masculine, but not in a divine masculine or an energy of that nature that everyone else taps into. He'll be in his own energy, his own divine masculine, but he is going through some internal duels as well. For me to say that he's just going through it like peaches and cream, that will be a lie. A lot of his morals and values, we all know what happens when you wake up or when you start to question the system or whatever it may be. We all start to get that inner conflict, that moral battle of what's morally right and what's morally wrong. What do I consider morally right and what does the world consider morally right? You know, my family says one thing, but I'm really not feeling that anymore. And I feel that, you know, this is not where it needs to be anymore. And I need to get away from it because it is kind of riling a bit of aggression in him, not towards anybody, but just himself. He gets kind of angry with himself a little bit, like, what the hell? But at the same time, he goes and spends some time as the Lady of the Mirror and takes a little time to introspect, so forth and so on. But he is going through some stuff. I wouldn't say it's not anything he's not going to come out with, because he's going to come out as the Queen of Light. And then your masculine will be able to connect with his feminine, and his feminine to your masculine, and his masculine to your feminine to his masculine. And when he walks into that Queen of Light energy, there will be illumination, enlightenment, and celebration. So if you think that, you know, it's that's kind of what he's up to. All right, so let's see. Okay, I'm being told to pull this. He will also gain a deeper understanding of his creative nature and how vast his creative energies can actually go. I would say if he's looking around to see what will be a good piece of jewelry to get into, tell him to get something that's silver. Tell him to get something that will connect him to the moon. All right. We're going to pull one more card from this. Shuffle them up real quick. I heard tarot. Okay. So we're going to pull one from tarot and see where we're going, all right? Okay. What is he up to, universe? He is working on passionate new ideas, and he still does have the hots for you if you wanted to know that. But in final, yeah, he's putting a lot down. He's really working on himself, so forth and so on. And I got a good feeling he's going to get to where he needs to get to. I am picking up in final. He's very charged for you. Let's just put it that way. He is, he's very charged for you, and he does have plenty of daydreams about you. In fact, you're the queen of his castle, if that means anything. All right. So I'm going to leave it there. Also in final, be on the lookout for butterflies. If you see some around you, look them up and see what they resonate. See if they resonate, okay? That's all I got for you. Hopefully it resonates in some way, shape, manner, or form. If so, please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll catch y'all later. Peace.